So you're thinking of coming to Cambodia, but you're not sure about the safety. Well, in this video, I'll be going right into what you need to expect when you come to this place. So you might be wondering, like, is it actually safe? Although I've talked about it a lot in Cambodia, that it's a good place, safety is one of the biggest things here. So I'll be going in raw and mentioning everything. I'll be giving you a real deal of what it's like as someone who lives here, actually, so you can make a good decision. Right, so most people usually judge Cambodia, so they usually say it's unsafe and wild, even without coming here. So, to be honest, I've actually felt more safer here than in my country, and then more also than I've felt also safer than in all the 45 countries I've been to. It's one of the safest because I can explore the streets alone, I can do things alone, I can just do things, and people are quite helpful. I can explore the streets at night alone. However, you still have to be street smart. Just for example, in big cities like Phnom Penh and whatnot, you have to make sure that you are careful when you come to, especially there is a lot of phone snatching that happens, so you need to be careful about that. And also, when it comes to other things, don't go to these dodgy massages that will actually cause you to be scammed. So other than that, it's really quite, I've actually felt safe here and the life has been easier than in most countries I've been to. Yeah, I say most because some of them have been quite good, but Cambodia is amongst one of the best ones or easiest ones I've lived in. So the main things you have to be careful of are, I'd say, the scams. So I actually put a video about scams where they can give you fake money. So that's probably one of the most prominent ones that you need to be careful of when you come here. For example, when you're changing your money, don't just change it anywhere. Usually rather use a bank to get money, or like a place where they change actually your money properly. But I usually use a bank, it's more safer and you won't be scammed. So that's what I would recommend. And also, don't just go to use the proper tuk-tuks, the grabs. Okay, don't go the ones where they ask you the price and they ask you where are you going and whatnot. Rather use Grab, it's more safer and you'll be at less risk if you do that, trust me. So I did put a video of someone who got scammed, he got given like fake money and stuff like that. So I'll put the video around here so you can go check it out. But what happened, he got they said they'll change his money for him, like a Grab or something, and then they end up giving him fake money. So that's one of the most prominent scams that happen that you have to be careful of, because they'll actually even the police won't help you as much, so you have to be careful. And then the other one would be massages. The massages are big, guys. Even in some hotels they tell you don't go to these massages and stuff like that. So what they do, they also do the same thing, meaning they give you fake money. So what they do, these are usually these $5 massages. They are like the worst. You need to avoid them. The girls are always sitting outside. Heaven knows what they're doing because they're just chilling like each and every day. So I wonder, how are they making the money? So this is exactly how they're making the money. They're literally just scamming people. So we go in here, you just say, oh, it's $5. So what they do, you put your clothes in a cabinet or somewhere, and then someone comes while you're getting a massage, and then they literally open like your pants, and then obviously if you have money in your wallet or your pants, they'll like exchange that money for fake money. And then when you get home, you're like, oh, I'm actually using fake money, I got scammed. By that time it's late, so it happens quite a lot. So my suggestion will be actually go to the clean ones, clean massages, which cost a bit more, but they are pretty much good, and there's no one who's sitting outside like waiting for you to come, or rather they'll be sucking you in. So literally go at your own will and everything goes well. Literally, I've never had any problems. So it literally depends on where you go and what type of things you do, right? So that's what I always want people. Make sure whenever you go to any, not even just in Cambodia, anywhere around the world, you need to be careful, guys. So I went to a good one, which obviously turned out to be a good experience, although I didn't expect the interaction, but it was there was no scams, there was nothing. I think it was about $10 to $12 around there, but the cheap ones, they are $5. They're be careful, right? That's what I can suggest. My last tip would be to be careful about the people who are begging. So try to not give money to people who are begging to you on the streets, because they have a tendency of obviously taking stuff from you, or if they are children, they are being sent by their parents and stuff like that. So just try not to. You could help like maybe an old person once in a while, but try not, because once you give, they keep coming back. You know, like that's usually, especially if you go to Street 172, the tourist area, they take advantage. So just be careful of that, because many things can happen. And also for those who maybe want to like hire girls or whatever, like they want to like end up with girls, you're gonna like see girls who are begging on the street, like not in terms of begging for money, but they'll be approaching you, especially at midnight. So if you take those girls home and whatnot, you might be in trouble, because like they might be working with people on the side. So let's say you take them to your place and you do what you're doing, and then after that they'll literally they'll know where things stay and they might come back to your place. So that's things that happen quite often. So don't just pick up women on the street just because they're beautiful and asking you to go home with them. So just be careful of that. If safety is your concern, don't skip Cambodia. You might actually be surprised how it's actually good for you. Yeah, so that's it guys. I hope you did enjoy the video and hope it was insightful for you, and I hope it did give you a lot of value, right? And I hope you actually end up coming and visiting this wonderful place, the wonderful peaceful kingdom. Other than that guys, don't miss my next video. I'll be giving you more tips, tricks, and just life around in Southeast Asia, Cambodia, and whatnot, and all the things I've experienced, so that you don't fall into the same trap. See you in my next video guys. Cheers, let's go, let's explore the world.